Good evening and welcome to the news at 10. His Royal Highness Crown Prince Hussein the Regent and Prince William, Duke of Cambridge, visited the Roman ruins of Jarash. The two princes toured the site's colonnaded street, the Temple of Artemis and the Northern Theatre. They were greeted by local and Syrian refugee school children who gave a music and poetry performance. Their Royal Highnesses Crown Prince Hussein the Regent and Prince William also visited the 81st Quick Reaction Force, which is a counter-terrorism unit supported by British military trainers at its new location at the Northern Military Zone. The two princes watched a training exercise by the force that was recently fully equipped with modern weapons. Prince Hussein and Prince William were also briefed on the unit's new location and geographical features. Prime Minister Omar Razaz reiterated the government's commitment to an independent judiciary and its readiness to provide needed resources to ensure its efficiency. Razaz, who made the remarks during a visit to the Judicial Council, also highlighted the judicial system's key role in enhancing the rule of law and maintaining respect of human rights. The Prime Minister also highlighted the need to work with concerned bodies to speed up judicial proceedings. The Cabinet decided at its weekly meeting to reduce government expenditure by 151 million dinars. The Cabinet also decided to grant employees of the Ministry of Awqaf, Islamic Affairs and Holy Sites in Jerusalem and Palestine a special bonus totaling 300% of the basic salary instead of 280% in appreciation of their efforts in managing the affairs of Al-Aqsa Mosque, while also supporting their steadfastness. The Cabinet also decided to appoint Lina Hadid as Jordan's ambassador to Austria. Over to Syria, where government helicopters dropped barrel bombs on Daraa city in the southwest of the country for the first time in nearly a year. A war monitor said that helicopters also dropped leaflets saying the army was coming and urging people to leave. Meanwhile, in Geneva, UN Special Envoy for Syria, Staffan de Mistura, held consultations with senior representatives on a Syrian-led and Syrian-owned UN-facilitated Geneva political process. De Mistura said grave concerns were expressed at the ongoing military escalation in southwestern Syria, while calls were also made for an immediate end to violence. Turkish President Tayyip Erdogan won sweeping new executive powers after his victory in landmark elections. The victory saw his Islamist-rooted AK party and its nationalist allies secure a majority in parliament. Erdogan's main rival, Muharrem İnce of the Republican People's Party, conceded defeat but branded the elections unjust, adding that the presidential system that now takes effect was very dangerous because it would lead to one-man rule. In sports and the World Cup and in the ongoing matches so far, Morocco and Spain drew 1-1 in their World Cup Group B match. Spain advances with a win or a draw, while Morocco has already been eliminated. Portugal, meanwhile, scored 1-0 over Iran in their Group B. A win will secure Iran a place in the last 16. And they could also go through with a draw if Spain lose to Morocco. Earlier, Saudi Arabia managed their first win at this year's World Cup by beating Egypt 2-1 in their final Group A match. Saudi Arabia finished third in the group standings. Uruguay led a 3-0 victory over 10-man Russia, finishing top of Group A with a perfect record while leaving tournament hosts at second. Uruguay will face the runners-up from that group, which will be decided when Spain, Portugal and Iran battle it out for two last 16 spots tonight. And finally, a look at the weather forecast. It will be fair tonight and relatively hot tomorrow as temperatures rise 2 to 3 degrees above seasonal average, while winds will be northwesterly moderate. Amman can expect a high of 34 degrees Celsius and a low of 21 degrees, while in the Gulf of Aqaba it will be hot with highs of 40 degrees and lows of 27. With this, we come to the end of tonight's news. I'm Dana Abusham. Thanks for watching and have a good night.